starting off at 0. I want to speak about this. We spoke about this a few days ago, but I made too many things up. What this is 4 different numerological situations with our letters, okay? Take note that these two, okay, come together. That means A joins an E. We already know where A joins an E. It's inside the 5 hole, right in the center over here. That means we need 4 areas. The representation of 4 is 4 areas that will come in and they will band together. Okay, that's what this is. And what comes to band together? It's I, O, and U, where O becomes the 7th gate in Chaldean, where it becomes Venus, 2. But it takes 2 2s and a 1 to make up this. It takes 15 in numbers, 1 and 5. It took 1 and 5 to make up this, and Pythagorean, it makes up this. Pythagorean shows 3, 6, and 9. Number shows 18, 15, and 21, which is the same representation. When Pythagorean 1 and 5 equals to 15 and 6 equals to 21, you now create U. Where 36 comes together, 3 and 6, 36, 3 and 6, 9, you now create I. 1 and 5, 15, plus 6, 21, now you create I. Inside of Gematria, it took 2 2s and the halfway house, okay, which is in all actuality, I will show you. It's this. It took 2 2s and to create the halfway house. The halfway house is represented right over here. There's the halfway house. Now we have Gematria 5. In Chaldean, we have 1 and 5, which is 15, which is in the O family. The O family is the D, because you have the 4 corners. It makes the O, okay? So you have the D. In the D, the passageway to 7 is 3, 1, 3, 1. Both ways. You go 3 to go 1 to go 3 again. You're in between the middle. That is your gateway. That is your 4. The 4th one is the gateway of 7. And what is the gateway? It is where 1 is inside the halfway house of 6. The halfway house of 6 and 1 is represented inside of 5. 1 and 5 come together, 1 and 6 come together, 1 and 5 come together, and you have 1 and 6, where 5 comes together and brings 4, because it takes 4 corners inside of here, and you have the 1 spirit. And this is what their actuality is. Now, I'd have to continue in my mind to understand. This will create R and U. 21 outs. In the bottom, it's take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the game, hot dogs and chips and popcorn, because there's 21 outs for the road team, and there's 18 outs in the 7th inning stretch in the 24-hour creation in the day of man. 5, 5, 5, and 5, because it's 4 areas of 5 to create 1. It took 4 areas to create 1. The value of this is 1/4. If we were working in a triangle, it'd be different, okay? When you take A and you bring it together, you create the X, which is actually the E. But let's not talk about that. This, and this equals to 88, because the V letter in Roman numerals is the 22nd letter. There are 4 of them. This is the I letter in Roman numerals. There are 4 of them. This will create 36. This will create 88. 8 and 6 go together. 8 and 3 go together. The church. Where do I get these numbers? Well, this is I times 4 equals to 36. And this one over here is V times 22 equals to 88 in Roman numerals. 6 and 8, 3 and 8. 6 and 9, and this one will be 7. 9 and 7, birth inside the gateway. 8 and 3, 11, 2, and 5. Man's heart. Isn't it funny the way man's heart is like this? My friends, this is not a heart. This is your ass. This has everything to do with your ass. Okay, this over here, the 2 flanks, because this is automatically your legs and this is your head. Okay, it's from your ass to your head, but let's not talk about that. Now we're going to bring it down over here. This becomes 26, this becomes 64, this becomes 90, this becomes your birth. All zeros equal 6, all zeros equal 6, or there's nothing that exists. Anyways, we're going to bring it down here. 1 times 76 is actually 2 times 38. 2 times your 38. 5 times 26 is actually 13. Anything that has a representation of 5 or 2 will actually cut everything in half. 2 times anything, 2 times any number will equal to a half. Unless we're talking about 2 times 8 is 16. I'm talking about 2 times any 2-digit number will create a half. 2 times any number. 2 times 13, 26. Okay? 2 times 13 is 26, right? 2 times 13 is 26. I'm just give me a second. Right. 2 divides. 2 divides everything. 5 multiplies everything. But let's do it this way. 13. 13 times 5 is 6.5. 6.5 times 2 equals 13. 5 and 2 is a rotation. Just the way 6 and 9 is a rotation. Remember, 2, 6, and 4 are the only numbers that can be multiplied by 1.5 to create 3, 9, and 6. 1.5 is the creation of every single number. So this is what we have for our Pythagorean. Okay, this is what we have for our Pythagorean. Everything is put together in pieces and parts. Is there any other calculations that we have to look up here? 159, Pythagorean, 159, 159. This is also 159, but it's on the 1 spirit, 2nd level. This is 515. This one has everything to do with the creation of the Christ. And I'm going to show you another number now. The reason why I did this video is right here. At 11:03, it is the 663rd minute. plus 3 minutes becomes 666. When this becomes the 366 minutes, the leftover time in the day becomes 777 minutes. The gateway to Christ. Where is the gateway to Christ? Well, it's very easy. The combinations in 663 also become 366. There's only 3 areas, 2 combinations created from 1 equals to 3. When we do this, 366, that becomes the complete year with the leap year inside of these numbers over here. You add on 3 minutes, becomes 666. It is over into the next leap year. It is all repeat. There's only 1 combination. Here there's 2 extra combinations. Here there's 1. When you have 3 different numbers, okay, you have 5 combinations in 1. Here you have 2 combinations in 1. This will now create this. By changing 1, you jump from 2. By changing this number different, you go from 2 to 5. That is your creation number. 4, 5, 6, 4, 6, 5. Every one becomes 2 to 1 value. 6 gets 4, 5, 5, 4. 5 gets 6, 4, 4, 6. 4 gets 6, 5, 5, 6. 2 and 1, 3 and 6 is creation. 5 and 1 is Mars. 21 is you. 21, 12. Whichever way you want to look at it. It's the same way. It's 2 to 1. It's 1 for 2. Right? 1 for 2, 2 to 1. So what happens now? When we move 3 minutes forward to 11:06, we now move 3 minutes backwards. This becomes Christ. This becomes Jesus. And this becomes the complete year. 122 or 212. Why? Because it's 1/3. 212. 1/3, which will create 5, which will create 5. And this is created from the 10-10 world. Why? Because 100 Celsius equals to 212 Fahrenheit, CNF, 3 and 6 creation out of Mars. The numbers tell you the story, and I got the story from the numbers. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.